Let me lead you through a meditation that helps to check in with the parts of you that may arise around new beginnings and starting something new. So I invite you to get curious about the parts inside of you. Throughout our lives, we develop adaptations or parts that help us survive and which can also keep us from aligning with our deepest values and vision. All of our parts have good intentions, even if it may not seem like it. So let me guide you in a meditation to help you check in with the parts inside of you. First, I invite you to let yourself get settled. It's good to sit in an upright way with your back straight if you can. Feet flat on the floor with your legs uncrossed. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And if you'd rather have them open, just let your gaze rest softly in front of you. And let your attention go inward. Get a sense inside yourself of your body and space, where you're sitting in the room. Feel your feet on the floor. Notice the points of contact where your body touches your chair, your seat, your back. And scan your body and notice any areas of tension, relaxation, resistance or pain, any sensations. You don't need to change anything. Just paying attention to whatever's going on in your body. And now let yourself just become aware of the sounds around you. Let the sense of sound fill your awareness. Now gently shift your awareness to your breath. Whether it's at the level of the nostrils, the air going in and out, or the level of your chest as it goes up and down, or the level of your abdomen going inward and outward. Perhaps you'll even notice your whole body breathing. Wherever it comes most naturally, just let your awareness ride the wave of your in-breath and then your out-breath. And when you notice, as often happens, that your mind may have wandered and become lost in a thought or a memory, a feeling, a worry, when you notice that, just take note of it and gently, lovingly, kindly Return your awareness to the breath and begin again. Notice the breath wherever you feel it, and just follow that wave of the in-breath, the out-breath. There's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. Notice if there's any part of your body that is tight or uncomfortable. And breathe for a moment into that part of your body. Or adjust your position until that part is able to relax more and more. And just become more and more relaxed, breathing in, breathing out. Now begin to check in and sense what's going on internally. It might be helpful to focus on what arises when you think about the upcoming year or the next few months or something new that you're starting. And know that a part can arise as a thought, a feeling, an emotion, an impulse, a belief, in many other ways. Maybe there are many parts, maybe there are only a few, but the human mind is naturally subdivided into a multitude of subpersonalities. Try to welcome all of the parts that come up. Maybe there's some parts that are hesitant about this process. And let all the parts know that there's no pressure. You just want to be with them. You're not in a hurry. Just curious about what you'll discover as you engage your parts. Take some time and continue to check in with your inner world. It might be helpful to imagine that you and all your parts are around a table, or that your parts are coming into the classroom to take a seat as you greet them one by one. Wherever and whatever is most appropriate for you. Invite all of your parts, your inner committee members, all of the different voices that live inside of you to come in. Let them know that they're welcome. Notice how your parts are responding. Maybe some are a little distrustful, understanding at a distance. Let them know that it's okay. Notice how you're feeling toward your parts. Are you curious? Is there some resistance toward some of the parts? Remember that this is a perfectly safe place and that you are in charge of your inner journey. It's your journey, yours alone. Now, when you're ready, I want you to ask your parts, who needs my attention today? If your parts are around a table or sitting in a classroom, it might be helpful to ask them to raise their hands. Whose hand is raised the highest? Try to get a sense of which part you notice the most right now. And ask, does anyone have anything to say to me right now? What would you like to share? Then sit back and notice what happens. Allow one of your committee members to come forward. It might take a while, or someone might eagerly begin sharing immediately. If it's a part that's more hesitant and lacks trust, let them know that there's no pressure. Remind them that you just want to be with them, to get to know them better and to allow them to better understand you. Whatever happens is okay. As you're observing, spend a few minutes talking with this part of you who so graciously volunteered to step forward. Check in and notice where you sense it in or around your body. Maybe there is a tightness in the chest or a sensation in the belly or tingling in the lips. Maybe there's a color that you notice or an image that goes with the part. Just settle into wherever you notice that part the most. Check in to see how you're feeling toward it. And if there's some curiosity and compassion to understand, ask it what it wants to say to you. If there is some resistance, know that that could be another part coming up that needs you right now or wants to spend time with you. Ask the part if it brings you a gift. Ask if it needs anything from you right now. And then just listen. You don't need to do anything. Just be with your part. Notice again how you're feeling about this meeting and toward your parts. Are you nervous? Glad? Curious? Interested? Scared? Just notice how you feel. And remember that you're in charge. Whatever you're feeling is okay. Whatever your parts are feeling is okay. Each is doing the best that they can. They have the best of intentions. You're doing the best that you can. And your parts are just here to teach you something about yourself and your world. It's only your job to watch and listen and to be curious if you can. Is there anything you'd like to share with the part? Ask the part if there's anything else it needs. Thank it for its courage in coming forward. And ask it if it would like to spend more time with you in the future. If it does, let it know that you'd like that. And let it know when you will make time for it. Now slowly glance around. Thank all of your parts for witnessing you engage with the part that raised its hand the highest or was most noticeable. But thank all of your parts for witnessing this that are present, even those who may be keeping their distance. And let them know that they can have some time with you in the future too. And gently bring your attention back to your breath, noticing the in-breath and the out-breath. Bring your awareness to the sounds around you. Notice your body in your chair, your feet on the floor. And when you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes if they were closed and continue about your day. But thanks for joining me in this meditation today, and take care.